Jonah's journey. From calling to the belly of the whale. God called Jonah to go to Nineveh, a great city drowning in wickedness. But instead of obeying, Jonah chose to flee, boarding a ship bound for Tarshish, trying to escape from God's will. The wind starts to howl. Giant waves rock the ship. The sailors run frantically, trying to control the sails and ropes. Sailor 1, frightened, said, "This is no ordinary storm. What have we done to bring God's wrath upon us?" Sailor 2, panicked, said, "We must find the cause." Jonah stands among the sailors, his body drenched by rain and sea spray. He takes a deep breath and speaks heavily. Jonah feels admitting guilt and said, "This is because of me. I ran from God. Throw me into the sea and the storm will calm." The sailors exchange anxious glances, hesitant and afraid. The waves grow even larger, nearly capsizing the ship. Jonah throwed into the sea. God sent a great fish to swallow Jonah, and he remained in its belly for 3 days and 3 nights. Jonah sits in silence, surrounded by slick, pulsating walls. A faint light seeps through the gaps between the whale's rib bones. He bows his head and begins to pray. Jonah is whispering, "Lord, I have sinned. I fled from your will. Forgive me and save me. If you are willing, I will do what you command." The water around him begins to stir. Jonah looks around cautiously. Sunlight begins to illuminate the water's surface. The massive whale rises, moving slowly toward the shore. With one great movement, the whale expels Jonah onto dry land. Jonah lies sprawled on the sand, gasping for air. He opens his eyes, looking at the now clear sky. A faint smile appears on his face, realizing that God has given him a second chance. Jonah walks toward the city of Nineveh, full of determination. With a renewed heart, Jonah finally went to Nineveh, delivering God's message, bringing repentance to many. The story of Jonah teaches us that there is no place to run from God's calling, and in His mercy, there is always a chance to return to Him.